Hello Periscope, hello Facebook Live. This is Abraham Adesheye, lawyer, mortgage consultant, business coach. Today I want to talk about the wealth magnets. The wealth magnets. Because money is psychological as well as practical. So there are magnets that actually attract wealth to you. And the first magnet is no guilt. No guilt. Guilt will turn down your wealth attraction power. Guilt will turn down your wealth attraction power. You must never feel guilty about wealth. You must never feel guilty about wealth. There is no such thing as fair share of wealth. There is no such thing as anyone having their fair share of wealth. Everybody's share is unlimited. There is only unlimited share. There is no such thing as fair share. Many people don't have to imagine poverty. They already live poverty. And what they have to imagine is prosperity and abundance. And when you imagine prosperity and abundance, you must know that there is no such thing as fair share. When you imagine wealth, when you imagine abundance, you must imagine it in unlimited quantity. Because if you believe in fair share, subconsciously, your emotions about wealth becomes cautious, timid, restricted, and suppressed. So you must get rid of guilt and attract power, attract opportunity, attract money, and attract wealth. Most people feel guilty about money. Most people feel guilty talking about money. Many people would be wealthy if they can keep a straight face and a voice free of stammering when they are asking for money. When you are asking for £100,000 or $100,000 for your painting, or you are asking for £200,000 or $200,000 for a speaking engagement, you don't need to feel guilty. Guilt is deadly, very, very, very deadly. And never make decisions based on what you think people can afford. The reason you don't ask for what you need and what you want is because you feel guilty about what you think people can afford. Now, those issues are not your issues. Never make decisions for people about what they can afford. You quote your price and never concern yourself with internal questions. The way money works in the real world is that someone has to take the money. Someone has to take the money. Either liquor takes the money, tobacco takes the money, or you take the money. So don't you have any inhibition, any reluctance or queasiness about money. Your wealth is an addition for you and subtraction for nobody. Be very clear about that. Be very truthful about that. Be very unapologetic about that. Say to yourself, I will get everything I need. I will get everything I want in life. And some people think that wealth is winning the lottery or some uncle leaving them money in their will. But that is not really wealth. Wealth is converting knowledge, converting ability, converting time, converting energy, and converting effort into real wealth. That is wealth. So the first magnet is get rid of guilt. Number 2, you must believe in abundance. You must believe in abundance. Now, if you don't hang out with people who have private jets or who have their share of private jets or who travel around in first class, if you don't hang around with people who own racehorses, people who own yachts, people who are very, very rich, you might be fooled. You might be fooled into thinking that money is tight. It's tight. You might be fooled into thinking that money is limited, that money is hard to come by. But that is not the case. You just don't hang out with those people. That is all. If you go to Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas or Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, Bergdorf Goodman in New York, or you holiday in Boca Raton or in Aspen, Colorado, or you go to a classic car auction or a racehorse auction, you will be surprised that there is no such thing as money being tight. You will be surprised at the amount of money that people spend on luxury goods. You just need to pick up a magazine for the affluent, and you'll be surprised at how much people spend on goods and services, luxury goods and services. And the more you make your mind aware, both your conscious and subconscious mind, aware of how much money is out there, the more easily you will attract money. Because just as your body is conditioned for health, fitness, and longevity, the mind is also conditioned for wealth. And when you observe money flowing from the affluent, then you are engaging in an important and beneficial exercise. And even if you are not wealthy yet, you must immerse yourself in the lifestyle of the rich, because that will expand your awareness. And you will know how many people are there that are already living it. To believe the streets are awash with money, you really need to see it. And if your streets are not awash with money, then you need to get out more and see those streets that are awash with money. You need to go to neighborhoods with swimming pools, with Ferris wheels, with fish ponds in their backyard and fountains in their driveways. You need to go out and see those things so that you will know that money is not tight, money is not hard to come by. This is the truth. Everybody has plenty of money to buy what they want. There is no such thing as money being tight. There are only people who are tight about money. So you choose your customer. And most people, more people now have 2 homes. Before, if people have 2 cars, 3 cars, they are rich. But now, more people now own 2 homes, 3 homes, and those are not for investment purposes. Those are homes that they live in. One in the city, one in the country, one to holiday in. There are more millionaires now than ever before. There are new products. Entrepreneurs create businesses. Inventors create products. And there are new businesses all the time, new products, new services, new entertainments, new recreations, new industries, new opportunities all the time. So if anybody is poor today, it is not because money is tight or hard to come by. It is because of choice. They choose to be poor, or ignorance. They are ignorant of opportunities. That is all. That is all. That is all. So number one, to attract wealth, you must get rid of guilt. Number two, you must have a belief in abundance. And number three, you must break free of fairness. Fairness. Because there is no such thing as fairness when it comes to money. When it comes to money, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. And the responsibility is not on anyone. The responsibility is on you. The world doesn't function on fairness. I'm sure you know that already. Money doesn't function on fairness. I'm sure you know that already. Talent doesn't always win. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you deliberately and intentionally attract by who you are, by what you think, what you say, what you do, and what you get others to do. I will repeat that. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you deliberately and intentionally attract by who you are, what you think, what you say, what you do, and what you get others to do. That is what you get. There is no such thing as fair in the marketplace. Money doesn't make any judgment. Money is non-judgmental. If you are a good person, you will get money. If you are a bad person, you will still attract money. Because money doesn't make judgment about anything. Money doesn't care whether you are a priest or a drug dealer. Money is simply paper. Money has no conscience. It just moves around. That's all. Because if money has a conscience, then money would say to drug dealers and pornographers, hey, wait a minute. You are doing something we don't approve of. We are not coming into your hands. But money doesn't make any such judgment. Money has no conscience. So you must get rid of that idea of fairness when it comes to money. You get not what you deserve, but what you work for, what you say, what you think, what you do, and what you get others to do. That is the simple law of money. Now, I'm not saying, of course, that you should do evil to get money, because that is very wrong. I wouldn't encourage anyone to do that. Number 4, you must accept your role. You must accept your responsibilities. Because if you are an entrepreneur, people would say, oh, you are greedy, because they see you driving around in your Rolls Royce or living in a big mansion. But those people that call you greedy are greedy themselves. In fact, people who call you greedy, if they win the lottery, they would buy mansions and they would buy Rolls Royce. They would. So you are not greedy. They would do the same thing if they got the chance. They are only envious. That is all. If they are in your position, they will do the same. So all they need to do is to achieve more, to accomplish more, and they would also be able to drive a Rolls Royce and live in a big mansion. So greed is attempting to get something for nothing to take without exchange. So no one should accuse you of greed if you are a successful business person. And then the next wealth magnet is no fear. You must get rid of fear. You must get rid of fear. Anyone with wisdom says we should fear nothing. Jesus said, fear nothing. Fear nothing. God created us without fear, but we learned fear. We learned fear by hearing fearful things, by observing fearful things, and by the fearful influences of other people we associate with. That is how we became fearful. Otherwise, God created us without fear. So you must get rid of all money fears totally. Have zero fears about money. Have zero fears about money. Now, I'm not saying live recklessly, spend recklessly. No. But be confident about attracting money. Now, number 6, get rid of excuses. Losers make excuses, winners make money. 7, speak money. Most people speak lack, poverty, inadequacy, doubt, fear. And you have to be very careful about what you speak, because every word or thought spoken or written, if it is inner directed, it constitutes programming. So when you're speaking to yourself, you're actually programming yourself. So if you're speaking fear, doubt, unbelief, then you're programming your mind, your subconscious mind. You're giving instructions to your subconscious mind when you speak. So the language you use about money is so important, because what you're doing is you're programming your subconscious. Number 8, be somebody. Be an expert somebody. Become an expert in something. If you study every available resource for an hour a day, for a year, you can make yourself into a top expert in any field. So be an expert somebody. Number 9, be somewhere. Go somewhere. Wealth won't find you if you hide yourself. If you slouch on your couch, or you hide under the couch, wealth won't find you there. Go be somewhere. And then multiply opportunities. When you get opportunities, that's number 10. When you get opportunities, multiply them. 11, follow through. Follow through. 12, like I said earlier, you need to act with integrity and honesty. So no drug dealing or things like that. 13, ask. Ask for money. Ask for money. Even the Bible says ask. Ask, seek, knock. Ask. Ask for money. Number 14, passion. To attract money, you need passion. 15, see what isn't there. You can start a business with £1,000, but that business could be £1 million business. So you have to see what isn't there. 16, no boundaries, no limits. And 17, be very clear. Be very clear about how much you expect to receive. You cannot play blind when it comes to money. Have clear, definite expectations. And 18, be independent. That is very important because wealth attracts wealth and money attracts money. And one of the effects of wealth is independence. So when you practice being independent, money is attracted to you. Number 19, think equity, not income. Think business equity, think land equity, think property equity, think stock equity. 20, think marketing. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to know how to market yourself. That is how you attract wealth. 21, act wealthy to attract wealth. Now, I'm not saying go and buy a new car you can't afford and pretend to be rich. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is, if you act wealthy, you set in motion a big collection of internal and external changes that do attract wealth. 22, get energy from competent people. 23, be courageous. Fortune favors the bold and courage attracts wealth. Number 24, think value, not time. The only people who need to think about time are prisoners. They are serving time. But to attract wealth, think value. And 25, do something. Take action. And if you need help, you can go to abrahamadeseye.com. That's ADESEYE, abrahamadeseye.com. Click on consultation and you can contact me and I will be able to get you all the help you need to develop your business, plan your business, and get started with building wealth. Thank you.